in the flesh.
Yo, what's up guys, this is How to Minecraft here for another video. So today's video will be on moving blocks. So, this will all be done through these command blocks that I have set up here. Alright, it's not going to be a long video, there's not much to explain, but this is the perfect example of commands to use in adventure maps like I have done before, which you can download in the description. And yeah, let's get started. So, we will be using throughout this one command, which is /summon. So here we go, summon falling sand, and then here's the coordinates. Click this button, nothing happens. As you can see, sand sometimes does flash on the screen, but really nothing happens. That's because we need to add a data tag, and this data tag would be called time. So what you're going to do, you're going to type /summon, falling sand, your coordinates, and then in squiggly brackets, time:1. Alright, so now if we click this, oh look, we have falling sand. We could even raise it even higher so that, we don't want 34, so it demonstrates it falling from a higher level. So you can have it fall from anywhere. Alright, so next, let's add in a different block. So instead of having sand fall, we can defy the laws of Minecraft and make a piece of stone fall. So look at that, we have stone falling now. So all we did was we just added another data tag saying tile ID 1. So 1 would be the ID for stone. So we can change this to, let's say, 155, which is the ID for quartz, and quartz will fall. Okay? And then this motion tag we will go into for the next one. So now we added a motion tag, and the first number is your X, the second number is your Y, and the third number is your Z. So we have motion, in square brackets, X equals 0.3, Y equals 0.0, and Z equals 0.0. Now you can play around with this on your own. This is probably one of my favorites, and you click this button, and look, it throws the block, and then it'll throw it at that block and break. Okay, so if we move this block, it'll place it. So imagine what you can do with this. Create an avalanche, anything, throw some snow, and this will land and it'll still have the properties of the original block. So if we were to throw an enchantment table, let me find an enchantment table. If we were to throw an enchantment table on the ground, we would still be able to enchant. Let's prove that to you. Throw it. Oh look, let me enchant my sword. Bam. This is all cool stuff you can use in Adventure Map. Now move on to something a little bit more fun here. We have a pressure plate, a command block, and a button, and bam, now we have a bouncing block. So the way that I did this, okay, so I'll just type it out for you. The way I did this was /summon space falling sand, and then we're going to do our coordinates. So these squiggly lines mean the location of the block, then the location of the block +1, which is the Y, then another location of the block, which is the Z. And then we're going to do our data tag, so tile ID, we'll do 155, that'd be quartz. Then we can do time:1, and then motion, and then we'll do the motion of 0.0 for X, 0.3 for Y, or we'll do 0.5 for Y, and 0.0 for Z. We're going to close off, make sure your brackets are correct, and then we're going to take a wooden pressure plate, must be wooden, and we're going to stick it on top, and then we're going to stick a button on the side. So now, what's happening is this block is being destroyed, which releases a entity on the pressure plate. It has to be a wooden pressure plate because entities won't press down on any other pressure plate. So that will just keep spawning a block, and it'll keep going an infinite loop until the command block is broken or the pressure plate is broken. So we just broke the pressure plate, so it'll stop. Okay, so next thing you can do, which kind of defies gravity a little more in Minecraft, you could change the speed of falling blocks. So I'm gonna click this button and we're gonna race down 2 blocks. Okay, so obviously the one on the right went much faster than the one on the left. Now let's look why. Alright, so we had each of these fall from the level of 50, okay? But this one has the normal Y of 0.0. This one has negative 0.5, which means that it's gonna fall much faster than the one on the left because we have a negative number. Now the maximum goes 10, and it gets extremely fast once it gets up that high. Alright, so there's not much with the falling sand, but you could definitely tinker around with it at home. And just one more example of the reason how, blocks still have their properties is if we click this piece of TNT and it launches it. Oh crap. So yeah guys, while my computer lags out and we're left with just these command blocks, I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And please leave in the comments what you'd like to see next on How to Minecraft. Goodbye.